incredible thing is that Israeli governments don't normally last their full term. They last 2 years, 3 years. And this government of all governments, the government that was there in power on October 7th, it's really kind of incredible. On the other hand, you could say, well, if it wasn't because of the war, the government would have fallen apart. You could say that too. I agree. I think it's always bad prediction to count out Netanyahu. He really turned it around. And I'll tell you when he turned it around was. It was the beeper moment. Until then, we were getting beaten and beaten and beaten, and it was horrible. Really horrible, I think. And even Trump is somebody who likes winners. Even Trump, we were kind of losing his respect until the beeper. The beeper attack was Israel growing back its courage and creativity and what we were known for.
And deterrence.
And deterrence, exactly. That was the beginning of reestablishing deterrence. But that moment turned the whole thing around. You know, you blame him for October 7th, fair enough. But you also have to give him the credit for the successes. You have to give him the credit for the courage of attacking Iran, for waiting out the Biden administration, not collapsing under that pressure. The pressure that don't go into Rafah, make a ceasefire. People keep saying, oh, we could have had the same ceasefire agreement a year before. That's not true. There was a ceasefire agreement on the table the year before, but the ceasefire agreement on the table was fundamentally different because it asked Israel to retreat and then get the hostages if they were going to return them or drab them out the way that we've seen with the dead bodies now. And what the agreement that Bibi managed to get Trump to do, or the one that Trump managed to do with Bibi's influence with Ron Dermer or whatever, whoever you want to credit for that, was change the leverage, where it was once you have all the living hostages, now they've lost their major leverage and we're sitting pretty on that line.
Which is over 50% of Gaza.
Which is over 50% of Gaza.
And growing at times.
That was never on the table. Never, never, never on the table. Bibi did that by perseverance, by not collapsing under the pressure of the world, including, of course, America.